All right, sorry for the bad quality. I don't know what's up right now, but I watched. Um, I've been watching Boba Fett, and I want to talk about the Silent Sea, Netflix Korean drama. Um, I think that's it. Um, let's start with Silent Sea. Like, it has like all the. It has a lot of faces that you should recognize. Oh, right, that's better. It has the girl from Sense8, the one that was like she fight but she did corporate stuff. They got the guy from Train to Busan. I believe that's how you say that. Sorry if I messed it up. He was also the recruiter person in Squid Games. They got the bully dude from Squid Games. But basically, like, the Earth's water is drying up, so we need to find another source of water, and they found it in the moon. And like an asteroid and her sister were like sitting there looking at the moon, and they said because there's water on the moon and there's no sound, it's called the Silent Sea, like the water and there's no sound, Silent Sea. Hence the name of the show. And basically, like, the water gets in your body, it needs a living host to reproduce. They've experimented and they show like they did it with fish because fish have gills, and if water constantly keeps reproducing within your body, you know, fish are fine. But then it also showed they were cloning people and experimenting people, and like they sliced DNA from a reptile with human DNA, and was just cloning that person to test to see if it could be sustainable, or like live with the water, or like evolve to be with the water. I don't know. Or maybe they were probably going to just use them as guinea pigs for the water. So like the water just keeps filling up the whatever, and then I don't know. Either way, I don't see how you can drink that. But we didn't get too deep into that part. It was just trying to live. I think it's really good. It's about like 10 episodes, like an hour long, hour per, if that. Definitely check it out. It's good. Like, Korean shows do not disappoint me on Netflix. It's just everything else disappoints me. Like, why are you going up in price? Yeah. Um, let's see. Boba Fett. I actually talked about the previous episode, but then like I waited too long to post, and now another one dropped. And of course, this episode everyone's talking about because spoilers. It's the return of Mando. We get to see what he's up to. He has the dark saber, and he can't wield it. It says like the person training him, I don't know names, but it's like you're fighting against it. Like, you need to clear your mind in order to wield it. And Mando even was like, it gets heavier with every swing he tries to do. Obviously he's thinking about Grogu. She was like, you're strong, yeah, but like mentally you're just not, you're not here right now. Which obviously makes sense, and look like he's going to find him to make sure he's okay. He melted down his spear because the person was like, it's meant to, like, it's kind of like a contradiction that he has that, because it's meant to be armor, it's not meant to pierce your armor. Like, that material is meant to be armor, it's meant to protect you. Now, it's not meant to, you shouldn't wield something that's meant to kill you type shit. And then they had a challenge for the Darksaber. It's like crazy because it's just 3 of them. So it's like, I don't think y'all should be losing any more people. But this is the way. And the thing is, like, when I talked about the Boba Fett before, I didn't realize people didn't care for it. I thought it was just me. I felt bad trashing it, but I didn't really even trash it. Like, I felt bad. And I was like, because I talked about how the last episode seemed like they were doing like a mob type thing, and he's the leader, which obviously what they were doing, but it felt more like a mobster, like a Star Wars mob TV show. And that's what it felt like in the last episode. And they really departed from that with this episode. Like, they gave us a whole Mando episode. And I was just like, okay, he's popular, his story is interesting, but his story is coming back, right? Like, why do we need this? And I see someone talk about, it's like, this is just filler, blah, blah. Okay, but it still should be good. This is just the second series. Like, no one's sitting there watching WandaVision or like watching Loki and be like, man, this is trash, it's just filler. People will argue you to death about how good these shows are. And why shouldn't it be the same thing with the Star Wars stuff? Like, I love Mandalorian. And Boba Fett has so much potential. It's just, they keep doing flashbacks. Every episode is a flashback episode with only maybe 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes of present day conflict, present day issues. Like, most of the episode is just a flashback episode, which we still get it, which is cool. This is the first season, but can we live in the now? You know, and it gets confusing a little bit too, because it's all desert. So it gets confusing. But yeah, the whole episode is basically just Mando seeing him with the saber and how he deals with that, and like his journey to how he came to Tatooine, his journey to Boba Fett. Very interesting. He has a new ship. I think that's the same ship that Anakin was flying in, which is crazy. Mando getting all the cool shit. Like, forget Boba Fett. Like, Mando's just it for them, I guess, because he's getting all the cool shit. But it's so good. This episode is so good. It's crazy because like they're teaming up. Like, he needs to hire him for muscle. Mando's gonna do it for free though. I don't know how many episodes, because this is like the 5th episode, so it's maybe 3 episodes left, maybe 5, but I'm pretty sure it's only 8 episodes, so maybe 3 episodes left, and Mando's finna be in at least 2 or 3 of them. That's kind of rude to me, you know. It's kind of not okay, but you know, whatever. I'm not in charge. It's just not my job. But I think Boba Fett has huge potential. I'm intrigued to see where they go, because they really could do like a Star Wars mob thing. Like, when I started this episode, the first thing I thought of was like Goodfellas or Sopranos, mostly like Sopranos. And that could be so good. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, especially like this type of world. Like, this type of world, like, it's Star Wars. Like, it's endless possibilities for like a mob type of Star Wars movie or mob TV show. Like, dude, that would be so sick. Like, I want that now. Like, I really want that now, to see all these aliens and shit. It's a mob. Like, they're different factions. And, like, there's even in the show, like, they're different factions. So, I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll see how it goes with week to week. I gotta check my subscription, because I know I canceled the Hulu bundle because I didn't care to have Hulu anymore, at least right now. And so I lost ESPN Plus, but I still have Disney, but I haven't gotten the bill. So I'm like concerned it's like on an annual thing now, and I don't want to look up and I'm charged for like $100. So I'm like, bruh, I didn't do that. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back. There's so much stuff I still haven't finished. I finished Cheer. It's not something I really want to review or talk about, but I finished Cheer. Cheer's good. It should be another season. But yeah, I'm still playing Apex. They got an event coming, like the 2nd week of February, like February 8th through the rest of the month, because February is like 3.5 weeks anyway. So yeah, so like February 8th through the end of the month, like every week is an event. I think they could do so much more. Like, I don't care about clothes. I don't give a damn about clothes. But yeah, whatever. But that'll do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much to all my subscribers, and be safe. I'll be back.